Hello guys, so last time I looked at the movies that flopped this year. There was one movie that was added. It was Tony the Dark Fate. I'm gonna see if they actually added the movies in 2018 first, because there were three movies in 2018 that they didn't add yet. We're gonna see. So, nope, they're still here. White Boy Rick, the mercy and the hate you give, which for some reason are still on pending. Here, but of course we don't know when they're gonna add the three movies to the list, so it's gonna be pretty infuriating that they still haven't added them. I think they kind of forgot those that 2018 had pending movies. 2017 also has one more pending movie, and that was the Birth of the Dragon movie. So we'll be going over the movies here. So first is Ad Astra. Obviously Disney made this movie. It was made before Disney bought Fox, but I think a lot of the marketing and how they try to make the movie be about toxic masculinity really killed this movie at the box office. Okay, they really killed this movie at the box office. This movie could have been a massive success, but Disney, being the way they are, had to kill this movie at the box office. It's pretty much of a save because a lot of people say it's a great movie, but Disney decided to use the woke tactics, say, "Oh my God, it's about toxic masculinity," try to insult the main people who will probably watch this movie, men, into not watching this movie. So next is Octodogs. No surprise there. We don't have to talk about that movie. So Doctor Sleep is the next movie they add to the list. So Doctor Sleep is now in the list of movies that flopped this year. I'm actually surprised because I thought Doctor Sleep made money, but I thought the budget was around $40 million though, which if you look at the Doctor Sleep, it kind of died at the box office because no one wanted to see it. But everyone was predicting it to be number one, gross $25 million. No one was predicting Doctor Sleep to flop. People predicted Doctor Sleep to be this big, massive movie, this massive tentpole that was gonna make a lot of money. And I thought when it reached 60 million, I said, "Oh, this movie is gonna make money," but it kind of dropped internationally as well, which kind of hurt this movie as well. Gemini Man, obviously this flopped because no one wanted to go see it. The movie was a generic action flick released against Joker, and we all know how that went. Gemini Man is a complete domestic and international failure because Joker destroyed Gemini Man at the box office. Okay, it destroyed Gemini Man at the box office. It destroyed Will Smith's movie at the box office, and it had $105 million budget, and of course you can say, oh, and of course it was a big, massive bomb. Won't be surprised by they add this to the biggest box office bombs as well. Next movie is Lucy in the Sky. Never heard of it. It is a Fox movie. Disney, they kind of ruined Fox here. Fox is just not doing well. And next is Midway. Sadly, this movie flopped. Midway couldn't, escape the box office flop hood. Um, I thought this movie was actually a break even because it had a $59 million budget, but the actual budget was revealed to be around $100 million, excluding marketing costs. So, sadly, Midway is a big flop because people don't really watch war movies anymore. Next, I think this is the last movie added to the list is the Playmobil movie, which I think everybody was expecting to be on the list because the movie had the lowest opening for an animated movie ever and probably a massive blockbuster release, probably in history the lowest opening for a blockbuster probably ever. Okay, lowest opening for a big tentpole blockbuster. It only made 600 million, not 600 million, 600,000 domestically, and this movie had a budget of 32 million. They seriously spent $32 million on this terrible piece of trash of a movie. Okay, you know, they spent $32 million on this movie. This movie is burning in cash, and I bet the movie is probably going the budget they spent on this movie. They're gonna be like, wait, we're getting $0 on this movie because this movie is gonna be on the list of biggest box office bombs because no one wants to watch a movie about fucking Playmobil, okay? You know, and there are some movies that will probably join the list. Charlie's Angels, Rambo Last Blood, which has kind of box office as well. You know, Rambo Last Blood, which it's the same, but I think Rambo is another franchise that go to sleep. You know, and I think Rambo Last Blood, even if it is a flop, I think it's gonna be, even if it did made money or didn't, I think it's the last movie in the Rambo series as a whole, the last movie in the entire franchise, which, I think it kind of is fitting for this movie to not make money, because, the product could give him, hey, Rambo is not profitable anymore. But Rambo is a movie that was an 80s action style movie, so obviously Rambo is flopping. Murderous Brooklyn, that's a movie that no one is watching. Anything of this movie. And The Current War was a movie that only opened with $3 million, with a budget of $40 million. Okay? And also add 21 Bridges to the list. That movie will also join the list as well. And they'll probably, and Cats will probably join the list by the end of the year. But Alita Battle Angel is not here at all. So, Alita Battle Angel triumphs over all these movies that flopped here. Okay, they were expecting Alita Battle Angel to make the list. These are all the movies that actually did flop this year. Okay, of course there were some missing movies. Okay, on this list like Dumbo. Okay, Dumbo actually had the same amount of money spent on it as Alita Battle Angel. You can clearly see that the movie completely bombed box office. Okay, and and the reason why I say Dumbo is a flop, if it wasn't Disney making the movie, yes, it wouldn't be a flop as well. Okay, massive, massive bomb for Disney. Okay, Disney probably spent like $200 million on Dumbo alone. I think Dumbo is a very small loss for Disney. It's not gonna be a massive loss. I think it'll be covered by DVD and Blu-ray, which probably was covered by DVD and Blu-ray. So Disney probably made like one. It's kind of like the Tomb Raider situation or the Assassin's Creed, like the Tomb Raider situation. So the movie didn't really actually flop at the box office, but it did make back a small amount of money at the box office. Same thing of Maze Runner, The Death Cure, and Assassin's Creed, another movie that didn't make any money at the box office, but the loss was so small that it made it back on DVD, Blu-ray, and digital as well, and other sources as well. So that's basically it. Goodbye.